Hi, Sarah Banas here, Spectrum Weavers. I am going to show you today how to make these straight outta designs. Very simple. Even the newest of users can do this. And actually, it'll help you learn some of the functions of Cricut Design Space. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we go any further, subscribe now if you have not already. I'm coming out with new videos once every 4 or 5 days. Just a lot of ways to make you a better designer, whether that be in Cricut Design Space or externally in programs like Inkscape, just to bridge some of the gaps, the design gaps that Design Space has. Also, join me on Facebook. We have an absolutely fantastic group. It's about 125,000 people right now. Just super friendly, super knowledgeable, super helpful, just a great group, and we'd love to have you. So I'll link that in the description. Make sure you come join us. Let's get started. Take this and move this over here. Can actually get rid of this now. This up here. Get rid of this. I already have my text up just because it was easier than getting it all set up on the video. And now the font that I've used here, I will go ahead and I will link that in the video description. I got that from Design Bundles from their Plus program. So I'll link where you can get that if you're interested in picking up this exact font. It's a good one for this design type. So very simple. Let's go ahead. We'll take a square, take another square. Actually, we're going to need 3 squares. So take this, unlock it, bottom left, make it into a rectangle. I'm going to check this one because that one was just about the perfect size. This, unflatten, just this. So that is, 4.176. That's not going to work. Let's just do it this way. Easier. So unlock that, and then I'll just make that the same size as this. That just ended up being a good, it ended up being a good size for it. So take this one. I'm going to change the color of that so it's a little bit easier to see. And I'm going to put it right here on top. In case you don't know how to move your layers from top to bottom, with it selected, click Arrange, and then either Send to Back, Arrange, Send to Front. You can also right-click to do that. So unlock. I'm going to want to make this just so that it has a thin border. Okay, and then I'm going to select both. So I drew my square to select both, touching both. And now I'm going to go to Align, and I'm going to center it. Now down here on the bottom right, see where my cursor is? I'm going to click Slice. And I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to I'll get rid of that one. And then I'll take this and I'll unlock it. Need that to be a little bit wider. Oops. And actually, I'm going to need that to be, oops, a little bit shorter. Let's see. Because again, this ended up being just about the perfect dimension. So let me try to make it the same. But I mean, you can play with it until yours is the right size. I think that's just about right. Now go ahead and put that right there. Now click off of it. Now select both of them. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Align on the top right here. Go to Align and then center vertically. And that's going to center it perfectly. And then with them both still selected, go down here to the bottom right, click Weld. Now that makes that all one solid, one layer. See how it's all one layer over here highlighted? And then take this. You're going to want your top and your bottom to be, at least similar in size, like letter size. I'm sizing them at the same time. You don't want it to come all the way to the edge, but you want it to be close. You want it to fill that box. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll take this. And then we'll take this. That one's going to have to be a little bit smaller. So you can see how it keeps accidentally grabbing that one. The way that you can avoid that is right click, send it back. And if it's the back layer, it'll automatically grab these instead of grabbing that. If you ever have that problem. This is such a simple design, but it's cute. People like it. Okay. And now you're going to take this and this one. I'm going to change its color so I can see it better. And make sure it's in the front. And this one you're going to want to make big. But again, you want to make sure that it's not. So imagine your imaginary borders right here. If that box wasn't connected, you don't want it to go outside of those borders. So right about there is fine, right? So now take all of these, select everything, your box and your text, go to Align, and then center horizontally. Okay, now click off of it so nothing is selected, and now draw your box so that just your center text and your box are selected. You don't want to select straight, you don't want to select patience, you only want to select outa and your box, okay? Bottom right, slice, get rid of that, get rid of that, select all, bottom right, weld. That's it. That is all there is to it. That is how you build one of these. Very simple. That's it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask them either in the comments below or on the group. Like I said, make sure you do join us in the group. You're going to love it there. It's just a really good environment. And I will link that in the description. I'll link the font that I used in the description. And that's it. I hope you have a good day. Bye.